Have you ever had an anime thoroughly surprise you by how much you enjoyed it? No? Well then maybe you should lower your expectations just a little. Anyway, this is what happened to me when I watched Kids in the Slough. The year is 1966 and Kaoru Nishimi moves to Satsubo to live with his relatives. Kaoru is a rich kid and his biggest complaint in life is having to climb up a hill to get to school. Little wuss, get the fuck over it. Kaoru is an honor student, but after being introduced to jazz music by delinquent Sentaro Kawabuchi, his life begins to change. Our main cast include Kaoru, who is a scrawny book nerd who plays the piano, Sentaro, a brawny guy who gets mistaken as a thug because of his appearance. He loves jazz music and plays the drums. By the way, this kid's in high school. What the fuck? He looks like he's 26. And Ritsuko Mukae, who's a childhood friend of Sentaro. Her father owns a record shop and there is a music studio in her basement. Now, I want to make this perfectly clear. This is a story of friendship between two boys. There are only yaoi undertones if you misconstrue them to be that. The animation is phenomenal, especially since the studio behind Kids has nothing spectacular in its resume. The thing I enjoyed most about the animation was definitely the shading. It definitely gave depth and life to the series. Kids is a musically themed anime done right. The soundtrack is primarily jazz influenced. I thought this might be a negative thing, but after watching this series, I thoroughly enjoyed it. You will get to hear music being played in each episode. The best part of the series is by far the jam sessions. This series is at its heart a story of friendship told through the playing of music. The English voice actors really went all out with this series. They brought life to their characters, especially Andrew Love, who voiced Sentaro. I really feel this is a series you should watch dubbed because of its jazz influence. If you sat through this review and said, wow, this series looks boring, then there's something wrong with you and you probably won't like this show. Seriously though, Kids on the Slope is a musically themed anime done right. It gets a 9 out of 10 and gets Anime Guru's stamp of approval.